Well, the current market conditions may be impacting those looking to buy or rent a home right now. And looking back at previous rates in history compared to today, the effects have potential to be exactly the same. Joining me now with more on how to break all this down and help you make a major home decision here and how it could impact you is B. Metz with the Metz Group. B, always great to see you.
Good to see you too.
So what is going on right now with the market?
So the market has slowed a little bit, and we still have the same shortage of inventory that we had back when we were having the bidding wars. Rates have gone up a little bit from what everybody saw before, but in the last month they've actually come down a little. So we're happy to see that taking place. Like I said, it has slowed somewhat, but I think the biggest impact has been that it was just kind of a shock to everybody that, rates continue to increase at the rate that they did. So it kind of put a lot of people on hold on whether or not they wanted to buy or not.
Or had them thinking, you know what, maybe I'm going to rent instead.
Right. And I always tell people, like if you have to rent, there's always reasons that there are people that are renting and there's people that are buying. But if you have the opportunity to purchase, you're better off to purchase because that way you can start building your own equity. Like right now we've seen the market has stayed steady from a home price perspective, but in the spring, as we potentially, analysts are saying that rates are going to start coming back down, we're probably never going to see the 2s or 3s. I know, never say never. But I don't look for us to see that kind of rate anytime soon. But we probably will see rates, in the high 5s, maybe in the lower 6s. So when we start seeing lower rates, we're going to start seeing people really hitting the market, and we're going to see those bidding wars again. So if you have the opportunity to purchase now and get into a home, you can be that lucky person that can potentially start building their own equity rather than paying somebody else's mortgage by renting their property. They say next year they actually look for homes to appreciate by like 7%. So if you're not buying now, then you're going to miss out on that opportunity to have that built-in equity that you would have, whereas if next year you're going and you're buying a property and you're going up against bidding wars, you're not going to have that built-in equity that you could possibly have by buying
today. And just the idea of getting, it may not be your dream home, it may not be your end home, but you've built the equity in it. My goodness, next year you could be making a little profit off of it.
Exactly, yeah. And that's what I tell people all the time, I know that if you can afford to purchase a home now, it might not be your dream home like you said, but do yourself a favor and put your money to work for you. You don't mind putting it in the stock market or some other type of investment. So go ahead and put it into your own home. It might not be your dream home, but you might have to move again. That's okay. You can do some TLC to a current property that you might purchase, live in it for a little while, and get that equity out. You can refinance when rates get lower, but do yourself a favor and put that money to work for you and build that equity for yourself, not someone else.
Bidding wars by spring, really? Things always happen during election years,
right?
Exactly. Rates
always
go down just a little bit.
They always do.
You think that's kind of at play too? We've got an election year.
Right, and the economy's gotten better. So that's is going to help things. That's going to help the rates to come down a little. Supposedly that's what we're looking to see come spring is, back to lots of buyers in the market. So if you purchase now, you're maybe going to be able to avoid all that next.
I always feel like the winter is a sleepy time. It's like you don't be sleeping on a great deal. There could be something really, you probably see that too, some really special homes out there that you're like, oh my goodness, you can make some money off this.
Yes, exactly. We see that a lot in Louisville. This is a time of year where, things slow down. If there's people out there looking for a house, typically at this time of year when the weather's getting colder, the time has changed, so it's getting darker, if they're out there actually looking for a property, they're probably really serious buyers. So that's kind of always been a rule of thumb. Then depending on how February goes, if we have a mild February, we start to really see an influx of lookers. They've got cabin fever, they're wanting to get out. They are serious buyers, but ones that are looking right now through into January are definitely those really serious buyers.
All right, B, always great to see you. If you want to connect with B, just head on over to MetzRegroup.com. We're coming back with more Great Day Live. Stay with us.